Hey besties, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing another yapping session. I do this once a month where I just sit down for like 30-ish minutes and talk about life updates, talk about what books I'm reading, what shows I'm watching, and yada yada yada. It gives you guys a good excuse to put this on in the background while you're doing laundry or dishes or cleaning your room, whatever the hell you want to do. While I'm talking, I'm looking at my computer because I'm trying to find like a book tag that I did before. Would it be in my yapping? Oh, I didn't even have only the beginning of the year and end of year. I was gonna do like a quarter of the year book tag or something like that, but I swear Larry Reed's did that, but I guess I'm wrong. I look a little bit more put together because I actually don't look tired. I put mascara, well, I did put mascara, but I put concealer under my eyes, and I don't look dead and I don't look tired, and I've been actually like doing my hair every single morning instead of just rocking the natural hair because my hair is naturally frizzy. I'm trying to fix that. I'm trying to figure out what shampoo and conditioner is best for me and what hair products to use and blah blah blah. I'm not there yet, so I just decided to curl my hair this morning and she's looking cute. I'm also trying to figure out my skincare situation. We'll see what happens. I also have hot chocolate to sip on in my cute little spring bunny mug. I love it. She's cute. And it's finally spring, guys. It's finally spring. We're finally in the pluses. I think it's +9 right now, if I'm not mistaken. That's what my TV's saying right now. Okay, so yeah, it says 8. So I didn't know my TV had the weather on it. That's weird. We're finally in the pluses. We're not in minuses anymore. It's finally not snowing. Knock on wood. So I'm excited. Winter depression is leaving us, and I'm so excited. I can't wait to actually like get my shit together again. But also like this year for spring, I'm really feeling the spring cleaning vibes. Like every single time it's spring, spring cleaning, I never actually do anything specific for it or whatever. But this year I've been actually doing spring cleaning. Like I've done a few videos. Like I did a video where I was organizing all my bookshelves. So like now it's not like a mess going on with my books. And then I organized all my clothes. So now my clothes are organized. My boyfriend still hasn't organized his. He's gonna have to get his shit together. And then the weekend that just passed, I fucking did a deep clean of my fridge that's in my room and my freezer that's in my room. Like I literally like took everything out, took like threw out things that were expired, and I did a deep clean. I washed it and everything. Can you believe it? Who am I? So I'm excited because I think my next thing is like I think in my bookshelf, not my bookshelf, my organizing my clothes video, I had mentioned like I have a corner in my room that's literally full of just like bags and full of like things where I don't know where to put. I put them in that corner. So I think that's the next thing I'm gonna like try to organize. And like this my TV stand has like drawers and cupboards in it. I might try to organize it because I have a lot of files and stuff like that in it. So I'm going to try getting rid of some of the things that I don't need anymore. And my boyfriend's corner needs to be organized. But that's going to be like another day because so the guest bedroom that's across the way from my room is like so the kids will sleep in there, like my brother's kids. He has 4 kids, and so when they're over, they'll sleep in there and they'll play in there and yada yada yada. But my mom is planning on moving everything down into the basement because she's finally like she's also in the spring cleaning mood and she's organizing the basement, which is something that we haven't done in years. Okay. So she's planning on moving everything down there but keeping at least one bed. There's 2 beds in there, so it's like pretty full, but she's keeping at least one bed in there. And then we're gonna put flooring in it and I'm gonna paint the walls whatever I want, and then we're going to move all of my books in there except my one shelf that's on my smaller dresser because that's meant to be there, but everything else is going to go over there into the other room, and so it will allow my boyfriend to have a bigger space, because then at that point we're going to reorganize my room, and yeah, so I'm excited and he's excited. We're just in a spring clean mood, I guess, and I'm excited for like doing like vlogs of like making that into my dream like library room. Obviously, it's not going to be like top notch like all these other people because A, can't afford it, but B, my boyfriend and I are planning on moving out eventually as well. Like we're not always going to stay here unless like my parents do move to camp like they want to and then I take over the mortgage and stuff like that. But that's something else that needs to be discussed another time. But yeah, I'm just excited to actually get organized and feel like I'm getting my shit together, especially like the winter was a rough one. This winter was rough for me. I lost my cat and I have not been the same since, if I'm being quite honest. I knew I wasn't gonna be like my boyfriend and I have discussed this before, like what would happen if my cat would pass away, and I literally was like, I don't know. She's my baby, obviously, and I knew that I was going to get into a depressive episode and I knew that I would never be the same because like I miss her all the time. And that is very true. Like I am happy, but I'm not 100% there because like I have so many moments where I'm like, where's my cat? And then I remember, and then like I don't know. There's just so many things and I'm just not the same as I was. And so this winter literally kicks me in the ass. Like I'm excited for it to be spring and be summer soon, and also because I'm excited for my my all season tires to be put on my truck because my winter tires, they're ugly. Okay, the rims are ugly. And that's not saying that I'm not grateful that I have these tires, okay? Because whenever I say that my tires are ugly and I'm excited to switch my tires, people are like, "You should be so grateful. Like you got those tires for free." I did. My grandfather gifted me all four of my winter tires, and they're studded tires as well. So they're expensive. He gifted me these tires. Well, he already had them. They were for his old truck. So he gifted them to me. So they're like, "You're not grateful." I am grateful, okay? The rims are ugly, okay? They're rusted. They don't match the truck. Like my all season tires match the vibes of the truck. It's a Dodge Ram Classic 1500, blah 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 blah, but it's the night edition. So everything's completely blacked out. It's a black truck with tinted windows. Everything's black, including my rims to my truck. They're black matte. They look beautiful. Then I put the fucking winter tires on. What are those? I need to get hubcaps for them eventually. That's not a. I have other things on my priority to buy list. Like I'm trying to experiment with different skincare things, which that can get expensive if you don't get it right away. Same thing with hair care products. That can get expensive as well. But I also want to, for my bed, I want to get new pillowcases. I want to get silk pillowcases because that's apparently good for your hair. So I need to get silk pillowcases, but I also want to get new pillows. Like, so the way that my bed is set up is I have two regular pillows and then I have a body pillow, and then the rest is throw pillows. I sleep with all the throw pillows, and then my boyfriend sleeps with the two regular pillows, and then like the body pillows behind all the pillows. So none of us really use it. But anyways, I want to get two new pillows. So then we both have two pillows, two regular pillows, and then I could just take the throw pillows off because I don't really want to sleep with throw pillows anymore. Yeah, I have to, there's a whole thing. And I want to get a new comforter because the comforter that I have, it's like fuzzy kind of. And so every time I wash it, it literally leaves like fuzz all over your clothes if you're wearing black. After you wash it, like even a week after you wash it, there's fuzz all over you, and it's so annoying. I can't do it. So I want to get like one that's not fluffy or fuzzy or anything. There was other things that I needed. I don't remember. Oh, I need another bookshelf. I need another dresser, I believe. Well, we'll see. We'll see because my boyfriend still hasn't used the new drawer that I gave him. How dare he? I gave him a drawer and he doesn't want to use it. I for sure also need a desk for myself because I have just my makeup desk over there. Obviously, it's full, but I would like to have my own desk that I'll put in the other room once I transfer everything in there to do my actual work. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. So there's a lot to buy right now and not enough money. At the beginning of the year, I had set a goal to read 50% of my physical TBR, and as we're standing, I have only read 7% of it. So, but that's with adding books to it as well. We're having such a good time. I'm having so much fun. I don't really think I have anything like super pressing in terms of books that I need to buy right now. I mean, obviously there's Fury Bound that comes out at the beginning of May, so in like a few weeks, and I've already pre-ordered that. So, I'm not too worried because I read Dire Bound recently, like a week ago. And I need the next book right now. So I pre-ordered it. Other than that, I don't think there's anything really pressing for me to get. There was a book that like my best friend and I we were gonna get last time we were at Chapters, Indigo, whatever the fuck you want to call it, but we both decided not to get it because it was on Kindle Unlimited. Look at us go. That's never stopped me before. I probably will buy it. I'm on a book buying ban, but I'm also not on a book buying ban because like if there's something that I desperately need, then I'll get it. But I'm not like just gonna go to the bookstore and get 5 books every fucking weekend like I did last year, okay? So maybe the next like big release, I'll go and get a few books again, but I don't really think there's like something that I'm so pressed like I need right now. I don't think. I could be wrong. There's ACOTAR 6 and 7, but that's in October. And I'm buying those on my Kindle because well when they release I'm gonna buy it on my Kindle because I have the paperback of the entire ACOTAR series, and so I cannot get hardcover of those two. I cannot. So I'm gonna read them on my Kindle and then buy the paperbacks when they come out, which is probably gonna be a year later. But I'm also not waiting until the paperbacks release to read them. You guys get it? Okay. Books that I'm reading right now, they're right here actually. So, sneak peek. I'm reading The Assassin's Blade by Sarah J. Maas. I'm at chapter 2. Okay. So, this is the prequel to Throne of Glass, but you can like read it in whatever order you want. A lot of people read this first. I'm reading it fourth. Okay. So you can either read it first, second, third, or fourth. I'm reading it fourth. So here we are. I just finished Air Fire last month. Now we're doing this to complete the reading vlog that I'm doing. The next 3, and then a part 3 where I read the last book because the last book is like 1,000 or over 1,000 pages. We'll see when the time comes. But I'm also reading The Zodiac Academy, the first book, which is The Awakening by the Twisted Sisters. I'm like 30% in, but I'm excited that I finally started the series. It's been on my TBR for so long, but it's always intimidated me because it's such a big series. Like it's even bigger than Throne of Glass. I think it's even bigger than the Sarah J. Maas universe as well. Like this universe because like so there's the Zodiac Academy series, but then there's also another series and a third series I think and a fourth series. Like there's I don't freaking know. I'm gonna read the whole universe. So like what you're supposed to do is read the first 3 books of the Zodiac Academy, and then you're supposed to read the whole a whole nother series which is 5 books, and then you get back into Zodiac Academy, yada yada yada. So I'm gonna be doing the whole universe as it should be. I was supposed to do a 24-hour reading challenge this weekend. I've been planning that literally like so at the end of last month I planned out my April like in terms of filming and uploads and whatever. I have my whole month planned at the end of the previous month, right? So, like, I'll have my whole May planned at the end of April. So, since the end of March, I've had my whole April planned, And so I was supposed to do a 24-hour reading challenge this weekend, and that's not happening anymore because I don't know if my niece is coming over or not, and it's so hard to read when you have children running around and always bothering you. So that might be an issue. I don't I don't know if she's coming over or not, but she was supposed to last weekend and she didn't, so she's probably gonna come over this weekend. And then my boyfriend wants to go on a little mini road trip to somewhere with another couple. And so the drive is at least 2 hours one way. So it's 2 hours, we'll do whatever. So let's say it will be an hour or two, and then it's 2 hours back. So it'll be 5 or 6 hours. And so that's not gonna really work. So I'll probably do it next weekend. I'm just waiting on my boyfriend to come home. I've been working all day. I've been working 8 to 4, and it's almost 5 now. But my boyfriend's been out all day as well because he went to go get a truck today. And he, I think, got back at like 3, but I think he's at his dad's. But I'm excited to see his truck. Yeah, and I have to go close at 8 o'clock. I don't want to. I really don't want to, guys. I think that's the worst part about my day is having to leave my house like just before 8 o'clock to go close. It's so annoying. And if you're wondering what the hell are you closing? Closing the store. Closing the store that I work at. Because my boss doesn't want to. And I have to do it tomorrow as well. I was supposed to do it yesterday and today, but then yesterday I had supper at my boyfriend's mom's house, and that's like 30 minutes away. So I texted my best friend who also works with me, and she's also a closer. And I was like, hey, is there any way like you can close tonight? And she's like, yes, that's perfect because I was gonna ask you if you can do Thursday and for me, and I was like, sure, sure, but it's fine. I just finished Verity on Sunday, and it's Wednesday now. What? I really did enjoy it. I think I rated it at 4.25, but it was like, what is happening? But now I'm excited for the movie to come out. I think it's like coming out in October? Question mark. I texted my friend and I was like, did you read Verity yet? And she goes, no. And I'm like, well, you should, so we can go watch the movie when it comes out in October. And she's like, okay, I'll read it by October. And then I had asked her, I was like, did you read People We Meet on Vacation or watch the movie? And she's like, no, to both of those. And I was like, okay, perfect. Here's a game plan. This summer, we're going to spend a weekend and we're going to read People We Meet on Vacation together, and then we're going to watch the movie. And she's like, I love that plan. I'm like, perfect. Because I haven't watched the movie yet, and I really want to watch the movie, but I really want to read the book first because I have the book, and I know myself that if I watch the movie, I'm not going to want to read the book. So I need to read it. So we're planning on doing it this summer. But it's not summer yet. Summer isn't over yet. It hasn't even started yet. Another update for you guys. Last week I was dying. I was having such a hard week. It's probably because I was on my period, let's be real. But I literally was procrastinating everything. I was dead tired every single day. I was like a walking corpse. Okay? And I was heavily relying on Alani's every single day to survive. Okay. So this week I've set myself a little mini challenge of not cracking open an Alani this week. Just because I don't want to have to rely on them all the time, especially at my work. Like I would rely on Alani's every Tuesday and Thursday because those are major order days. And so like I'm literally busy the entire day and I'm like pushing the limits, and like I have like only like 3 hours to put an entire grocery order away by myself, so I was relying on Alani's so much. So this week I kind of just want to focus on not relying on them especially since it's kind of bad for my acne, low key. So I want to go back to how I was doing it like before I was like relying on them so much, where I would only have one on the weekend. So I would only have one a week, and I feel like that's pretty good. But they're staring at me because I have seven over there because I went to Costco with my mom and I had bought a pack of Alani's. So I have like three pink slushes, I have two sherbet swirls, I have a lime slush that I got at the corner store, and then I have a peach one that I got at work. Um, so I have so many over there. I love the way they taste. Like they taste so good. But they're not good for me. They're not good for me, especially since I already have a cup of coffee in the morning. I don't need this much caffeine. Let's be real. And the amount of sugar. Like yes, Alani says zero sugar, but there's a thing in it called sucralose, which is a form of sugar, guys. Educate yourselves. A lot of people are like, it says zero sugar, so it's fine. There's just other sugars in it that are actually worse than regular sugar. That's my little rant about that. What else? Oh, shows. Shows that I'm watching right now. My boyfriend and I started Supernatural. Um, we're obviously enjoying it. We had started watching it when we first started dating, so like almost 3 years ago now. And we watched like the first two seasons. I think it was like not too long after we started dating. I think it was like a few months in. I was living at his dad's house with him, and we were watching Supernatural every single night. And then we had paused because we moved back here, and it got taken off of Prime. Now it's back on Prime, so we started it again, but we started it from where we left off last time. So we started at season 3, so now we're at season 5. I'm so excited. The only thing is that it's 15 seasons, and apparently there's going to be another season coming out. I'm not too sure. My mom was telling me that, and she's like, I'm not sure if I'm going to watch it because she watched the entire 15 seasons. Um, I don't know. But we're also watching The Walking Dead. I had discussed this last month in my yapping session. We got to the first episode of season 3, and then we paused it for Supernatural. I don't I hope we're gonna get back to Walking Dead because I was enjoying it. But my boyfriend was like it's the same thing every single time. They're just killing walkers, and I was like, it's the same thing as Supernatural every time. They're just killing demons, and he's like, yeah, but they're different demons. I was like, okay, I'm not saying we don't have to watch Supernatural. I'm just asking to watch Walking Dead again. What the hell? Anyways, and then me myself personally, I am watching Shadow and Bone. I have discussed this numerous times. I'm watching the show because I want to read Ruin and Rising, which is the last book in the Shadow and Bone trilogy. But I haven't read Shadow and Bone and Siege and Storm since like a year ago or over a year ago. I don't remember. So I'm a little lost. I don't remember anything. So I'm watching the show to catch me up so I can read Ruin and Rising. Um, because I don't think it's going to spoil that much for me because the show got canceled after 2 seasons, so I feel like it's only really about Shadow and Bone and Siege and Storm. But they also added they mixed Six of Crows into it, so like there was like this new group of people, and I was like, who are these people? But apparently they're people that are in Six of Crows. So then I started Heated Rivalry. I'm at episode 3. I'm enjoying it, obviously, just like everyone else. There's just never a good time to watch it because anytime I'm like actually watching a show is like during the weekend because like I have so much time on my hands, but then the kids are here. I can't watch that show when kids are here. Be for real. I don't know what else to update. Oh my god. I remember today I was at work, okay, and I was searching YouTube for the book tag that I swear Larissa had made. Okay? And then a video pops up and it's Ellen and she posted a video saying goodbye. So I watch it. She's leaving YouTube. What? Now, I'm only a recent watcher, okay? Like, I only started watching her, like, in the past 2, 3 months or something like that. And I love her videos. She's queen. I love her. She's leaving. She's not doing YouTube no more. Or TikTok. What? I mean, I get it. I understand. I'm not actually, like, I'm obviously upset about it, but, like, I'm not like, oh my God, like, this is gonna ruin my life. I understand. Sometimes, like, especially she has a full-time job. I have a full-time job and I'm doing this as well. So I understand that it can get stressful. It can get irritating. And she had mentioned in the video, she was like, I'm just excited to like not have to think about filming and editing and stuff like that, which I get. And she's like, I also I'm starting to feel like reading, well, like in the future, reading is going to feel like it's a chore and feel like it's a job and stuff like that. So that's why she's taking a step back. And I understand. I really do. And here I am trying to like, love me, because I want to do this as my job. Um, but I think like if I do this successfully, I don't think I'm gonna keep doing my job. We'll see. We'll see. A lot of people are talking about me taking over the store that I work at, and I'm like, where is this coming from, guys? Like, even like people I work with are saying this. My boyfriend is saying this. His family is saying this. I'm like, where is this coming from? I just got promoted to manager, guys. I think it's because I'm already doing pretty much everything there anyway. So it's like my boss is not even there to begin with. But it's just like, I don't have money for that. And I don't think I'm responsible enough to take care of an entire store and keep it running. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. I think that's it for the updates though. I've also been focusing on my TikTok a lot more. I'm proud of myself for that. I've been posting every single day. I'm sometimes even twice a day. Can you believe it? So I'm happy that I'm doing that. Because for a while I stopped doing TikToks because I was like, I can't keep up with posting at least one TikTok every single day and then posting on YouTube twice a week. And then also like spending time with family and friends and trying to read and yada yada yada. And do other hobbies that I enjoy as well. And but then I was like, I was figuring that I should probably get back on the TikTok grind because people find people on TikTok and then they go to YouTube to find those people. So, we'll see what happens. Can you tell I'm getting tired, guys? I'm like slowly dying. I'm back on TikTok. Go follow me on TikTok. It's the same thing as my YouTube at Bookish Destiny. At Bookish underscore Destiny? I think so. I don't know. But yeah, that's it for this yapping session. My thing says I'm at 42 minutes and my phone also says it's at 10%, so I gotta go. Okay. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.